Just when you think you have your whole day under control, you put your bag down at work, you're crushing your morning, you get the call from daycare, hey, your kid needs to be picked up. Suddenly, the one concern that you should have, the concern of, is my child okay, is now sharing so much mental space that it doesn't need to share with all of these other arbitrary, random things that you, as the mom or the parent, have to worry about because that is your job. Naturally, the panic starts to set in and the mental load is heavy because you have multiple roles in this, right? One, you have your work thing. You have to reschedule meetings, which you'd move mountains for your kid. You're going to move a couple meetings. It's not a big deal, but you also then have to tell your boss, hey boss, I have to move all this stuff and I'm not going to be able to reach my deadlines today. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'm going to get. And knowing with this request, you're going to have to make this more than once because it's the beginning of cold and flu season. Reschedule your whole day and you have to go get your kid and then clock into mom mode, right? Everything is unraveling. It's not just the immediate stress of having to reschedule your whole workday. You have your sick kid you have to go get too. Is he okay? Does he need to go to the doctor? Did I miss something? How did I not realize when I dropped him off 10 minutes before I got this phone call that his temperature was 103? Am I a terrible parent? How did I miss? How couldn't you miss it? You're doing 1,000 things at once, trying to get yourself ready to get to work, get everybody out of the house, get him to daycare. You're running around, you're hot and sweaty, so of course you don't realize your kid has a temp, right? And become the what ifs. What if this kid is patient zero and then infects the rest of the daycare? How are you supposed to live with yourself? If even though you have the ability to work from home, you just can't get stuff done today because you have a sick kid. Do you need to call the doctor? If you call the doctor, are they gonna be able to fit you in? Did you update the insurance card of the doctor? Do they have the most up-to-date insurance? Where is your insurance card? And suddenly this one simple task of just going to pick up your child and be their parent becomes this crazy juggling act. Because I'm not just his mom, I'm also an employee. I'm also his nurse. I'm also his scheduler. I also have to take care of myself. I also now have to move around things in my personal life. And you're gonna do all of this, of course, because your child comes first. But the mental load cannot be taken for granted. And that pressure can be really overwhelming, right? And what are you gonna do tomorrow for childcare if your child isn't able to go to school or if they're still sick or no one is around to take care of them? What do you do there with work? Multitasking is the normal for moms and parents and all caregivers. Mental load of when all of a sudden there is that curveball thrown in and then everything that you have in a routine and everything that you have down pat just goes to shit. Trying to be there for your kid and you're trying to get your work done and it is just a large balancing act.